We will start with the bottom part. This is the bottom part and these are the feet, and this one comes below the bottom part for the battery if you want to put a battery down and not on top. We will start with the screws for the stack. We have 4 screws. We can put them here, although I will have, I think, to remove this after because I can't tighten the screws, but we will see. So we put the 4 screws like this. We have a thicker feet and a narrower feet. This one is a little bit thicker than this one, so the thicker ones come in the middle. So this thicker comes here and the narrower one comes here. Here comes this TPU, and in it we put this one to tighten the feet out. And the feet that looks like a guitar comes inside here, like this. Now we have all the feet together, and this plate will tighten all the feet in the middle, and we have those 2 pieces for the front and for the back. We have those screws. Maybe it's a good idea to secure the bolts because they keep falling out like this. So I have the feet ready. This one should come like this, and we simply slide the feet in here like this, and we come with this bottom part and put it on top like this. We have a lot of standoff and we simply bolt them on top. We do the same thing for those feet, and we flip it to the other side and put some standoff here as well. It looks like this in this step, which is really nice, right? Look at these feet. Now I want to build the front plate, and it has 2 standoffs here and some dampening silicone, and I want to install directly the DJI O3 camera since it will be easier if I install it now. It's not important which part we will use because they are exactly the same. I mean this one or this one. And now this comes here like this. We should take the screws from here out since they are short, and we will use the one provided in the frame. They are a little bit longer. One screw will come up here and the other screw in the bottom side. We will tighten the screws after because I'm not sure about the angle yet, and to give it a little bit room to move. And this comes like this, and the other one comes like this. And this is how it looks. It really looks very nice. And this one comes here in the front, and the upper part comes on top. Let me put the ESC down and the motors, so we will start building this thing. Here is the ESC. It looks amazing. I love how it looks. It has a heatsink here to dissipate the heat. Now we will install the grommets, and the grommets are a little bit hard to install, and I have a trick with the dental floss from Truncat FPV, which works really nice. You have to take apart like this. We have to feed the wire through the hole like this, and to put the grommet here, and you simply pull it from this side and push it from the other side and like this. Really easy and effective. Thank you Troncat FPV for this trick. It really helps me a lot with these grommets because it's very hard to put them. Thank you. The ESC with these grommets touches the bottom part, which I don't like, so I took from the frame these small grommets and I will extend a little bit the height, and the ESC will come like this with these battery leads on the back part, like this. Perfect. I think we have enough room. Now I want to install the motors here and cut the wires and start soldering the wires to the ESC, so we'll have this part finished. For the motors we have a bigger screws provided in the frame because the ones that come with the motors are a little bit short since we have this TPU. I really love how these motors look. So it will look like this. Perfect guys, it's starting to take shape and to look as a drone. And I really love those motors, they really look amazing. Now we have those tubes to put the wires from the motors inside to make it look organized. One thing that I don't really like, but it's not a big deal, that the motor wires, if you can see here, come to the middle, so it's not here, so it goes to the stack like this. It's not a big deal, it's okay. I'm thinking to put the tubes first because it's easier, and after attach the tube to the frame. So it looks something like this. So the wire you see here, it's a little bit not straight, but it's not a big issue. I want to cut the wires to the ASC. Now we have to strip the wires a little bit so we can solder them. You can strip them with the tip of your fingernail. It's really easy to do this, and twist them a little bit. Next step is to thin a little bit the wires. This means to put a little bit solder on the wires, so when you stick it to the pad it will stick better and easier. And we will put as well on the pads of the ESC solder as well. It's a good idea to use a thicker tip of the soldering iron, so it will be a little bit easier. And this tip I will use for soldering the small wires on the flight controller. Now I want to put the flux on the pad, so it will be much easier to stick the wires. And I will put on the battery leads. So for this you have to heat the pad very good and feed the solder. So you put like this, heat the pad and start feeding the solder. And like this. So because of the flux, the solder sticks really easy and quick. So it looks very clean and organized. Now we will attach the wires, and for this it's good idea to use tweezers. I will hold the wires like this here and press with this one. And that's it. Perfect. So this step is finished and it looks amazing. I love how the wires are organized. Now I want to put the capacitor into the ESC and the power cables and the spark plug. For this I printed some protection for the capacitor, and you simply slide it in like this so it stays protected. I want to put some isolation here. We have to be careful. This part is the minus and this is the plus. So let's put some solder. I will put on the hole pad. Now I want to attach the spark plug, and if you can see here is the diagram of the spark plug from iFlight, and we have this pad here, and we connect the minus to the ESC and like this, and on the other side we directly connect the plus wire, and from here to the end of the cable we put this wire here. We can cut the excess of the wires here of the capacitor because we don't need them anymore. It takes a little time, you have to be patient because it's really thick and it takes time until the heat transfers to the other side. It's a good idea sometimes to add some solder if you see it's not working. Now it will stick easier. Okay, perfect. It looks good. And now this pad will be somewhere here, so I have to cut the -1. And now we can solder it to this guy. Perfect. And now the other side to the battery. And now this small one. Now we can cut all the wires like this. We have to put first the heat shrink pad. Now we can put the XT60. It's a good idea to put an extension here so the heat will not damage this part, because it will get very hot, and in doing this the heat will be transferred through this wire as well. Now we can close it up and finish this part. Now we have to prepare the flight controller, and as well I need to put these grommets here as well, and we will use the same trick with the floss. Perfect. It looks good. And now we install it simply on top of the ESC. You have an arrow here, so it will be facing this part, the front, but you can remap the motors, of course, it's not a problem. Now we can easily tighten the screws like this. Perfect. Now we can put back the cover. Good guys, so it looks like this. Now I want to install the DJI air unit here, and for this I printed this adapter just because the air unit is touching the frame. As you can see here it's touching the frame, and I tried to plug a USB-C cable and it doesn't plug well. So this is why this is a little bit to raise the air unit up. We have to remove the screws. So we have to put some nuts, I think they are called, here in those openings, like this. Of course, if you have longer screws, it should work, but since I don't have longer screws, I will use this trick. So it looks like this. Of course, you can mount the air unit upside down, but I didn't want to do this. I had to grab some longer screws for this, and it's good idea to have a set of screws. I have this one, small screws, and I have this one as well that are M3 screws, which is really nice. It's really handy to have screws because you never know what you need exactly. So I advise you to buy some sets. They are not really expensive. I will put the screws through those holes, the middle one. Perfect. So now we have the air unit mounted, and you have space here to put your cable, so it's secured and ready for connection. I want to connect this cable to this plug here, and I don't want it to put it here. Since I have this opening here, I want to route it through here, through this gap, because I'm not intending to use the battery in the down part, in the bottom part. Perfect. Those two wires, the yellow and the brown, are basically for the S-bus, and we don't really need them, but I left them anyways. Now I could remove them because we don't need them here, but I don't think they will affect me, because I will put the receiver on some UART from here and define it in Betaflight, so it's okay. Before we go to Betaflight to set up the drone, if you are not using the RC from DJI, the remote controller 2, you have to cut the wires for the S-bus from DJI air unit to the flight controller, because if you don't do this, as I did with this drone, and I struggled 2 hours to find out why I am not connecting to the receiver. It doesn't let you connect to the receiver when you plug the battery. Even if UART1 is defined as the receiver, it doesn't work. So for safety, take the wires out, please, so you will be safe. Now, since we are using these cables, these antennas, I want to remove the original antenna from here because we don't need it. And we have those adapters from UFL to SMA, those, and this part will be plugged, will be fixed into the upper part, into here, like this. So let's put double-sided tape on the buzzer. It has a button here and I have to mount it so I still have access to it if I need. I mean, I will need to shut down the buzzer. So I will put it something like this. I can put a zip tie just to secure it even more because it is a little bit loose. I will use now the thinner tip since here I have to work with small pads and I don't need the big tip. So we will use this pad for buzzer plus, buzzer minus and ground. I want to solder the receiver right now. We have ground, 5 volts TX and RX. So I have these wires. Let's pre-tin them. Now let's prepare the pad. And now we can solder the wires. This is the ground. The red one is the 5 volts. The TX, I will use the yellow wire. And the RX is the green one. I want to use the TX1 here, RX1, 5 volts and ground. The RX from the receiver will go to the TX here. So in our case the RX is this one and will go the green to the TX on this part. And the yellow one is the RX on the flight controller. And this one, the red, is the 5 volts. And this one is the ground. So now it's done. I want to put the heat shrink here because after we will not be able to put it, and put the antennas. We have 2 of them. So we can twist this a little bit. I will put them like this, one in each arm, one here and one here. Now I want to secure the antennas right here. I maybe will change the position of them, but for now I want to put them here. I want to organize these here a little bit. Now the last thing that we have to do is to mount the GPS, and for this we have this GPS from iFlight. One thing that I learned from Truncat FPV is to wrap these cables with copper tape, so this way you will have a better signal. You have to twist it like this. This is the copper tape, which we will wrap around the cable. And we can cut the wires here because we don't need this long. And we should connect this to the ground, to the same wire as the black one. So I will put some flux here. So now, as you can see, this black wire is connected to the copper tape. Those 2 black wires will come together. Since this is conductive, I have to wrap it with some tape. I have a PVC tape right here. Now we have it wrapped and it's time to connect it to the drone. And for this I will use this provided TPU mount because mine didn't work as expected, so I will use this one. And for this you have this standoff, and you simply have to put it here like this and attach those ones. This piece comes here. The GPS is mounted simply like this, and we put the cable first. The GPS is mounted right here. We have the 5 volts, the ground, TX, RX, and SDA and SCL. So first one is the ground, 5 volts, the red one. This is the TX, so the RX from the GPS, the RX, the white one, the SDA, which is the orange one, and the gray one, which is the SCL. It's kind of finished. Everything is perfect and we are kind of finished. The antennas, I will see if I will move them up, because I'm afraid that when landing I will damage them, so I will move them a little bit up. I printed some protection for the stack. I love how they look. They will be here, here and here, but in doing this I will not be able to connect to the USB, so I will do an adapter in just a second. So let me put those. Comes like this. They look really nice. Let's do it for the other side too. Look at this, guys. It looks sick, and I have all the stack protected, and it really looks very, very nice. I love it. But now I have the USB here and I don't have access for it, so I will make an adapter, a USB female connector. So this one I will put somewhere on the frame, and I stripped a cable, a USB cable, and I will desolder this and put connect to the new cable. So I need to desolder this cable because this one has only two wires. This means that it's used only for charging and not data, but I need data there, so I need 4 cables. So the first one is the ground one, which is the black cable. The next one is the D+. Let's put the yellow wire. And the next one is the D+, sorry. And this one will be the white one. And the last one is the plus. Now we do the same thing on this side. Let's put the cable here like this, and I twisted a little bit this. I put it here somewhere. And I am thinking to put it right here like this. Perfect. So now we have access to our USB. It's here in the back. So now last thing that we have, guys, is to close it up because it's kind of finished. Let's mount the antennas here, and this come at the bottom, and all of these things come on top. I had to cut a little bit here, and on the other side because this didn't fit correctly. And now if we put it, it should fit exactly like this. Perfect. This one I was thinking to put it through this, but if I mount a bigger battery it will be in the way, so I decided to put the wires from the back like this. Okay, before closing this up, I added those two standoffs because I forgot to add them, and now I have to put the battery because after it will be a little bit hard. Now the GoPro mount, and we are finished, guys. It looks amazing. I love how it looks. It really looks professional and good. I like how it looks. And now what I don't like is the antennas, but I will figure it out. And now the moment of truth. Let's try to power it on. I am using those batteries. It's from China Hobby Line. This is the 1400 and this is the 1050, and I am thinking to use two in the same time, mounted connected parallel. So let's see if it is working or not. As always, guys, I really highly recommend you to use this guy, because otherwise if you bridge something and you didn't notice it, you will fry something and it's bad. Before I connect the batteries, don't forget to put your antenna, because otherwise you risk damaging the air unit. It looks even better with the antennas. It's like a fly or something. It really looks very good. I like it. Okay, so this guy, don't forget, and we connect it simply here, and we connect the battery. Moment of truth. Ready? Perfect guys, another successful build. Very nice. Let's see if everything is working. We have light here at the GPS. The receiver is blinking here, as you can see. The flight controller is lighting too. You can see it here through the TPU, and the DJI air unit is LED too. So perfect, guys, it is working. Now it's time to activate the O3 unit and do some tuning and go fly this bad boy. Let's weight the drone and see how heavy it is. So the drone alone weighs 620 kilograms. With the GoPro 780, and with the 1400 battery it weighs 848, and with this 4000 milliamp battery, this is not LiPo, this is a lithium battery, it weighs 1 kilogram and 64 grams. To activate the DJI-03 unit, you have to connect it to your computer to DJI Assistant consumer version. You have many options, but download please the consumer option. This is the app, and you have to make an account. As you can see here, I am already logged in my account. And now if I connect the DJI-03 air unit, you don't need a battery for this step. It should connect automatically. So here you can see the DJI-03 air unit. You click on it and it prompts you to activate the unit. Start activation, but you need to be logged in. This is my account, and confirm